Hi, everyone. Welcome to your practice. So, this morning's wake up practice is going to be a little bit more vigorous than some of the other practices you'll find in this section. And the theme or the intention behind this practice is a progression. And that's because a lot of times in life, what we find is that we have a vision or we have an objective or we have a goal and we sort of head toward it and we do the best we can and we do as much as we know we're capable of doing. And then usually there's kind of a natural finishing point at which we step back and hopefully objectively look at all that has happened, reflect on all that has happened. And typically, what the digestion of that first series of experiences gives us is the opportunity to continue toward that same objective or that same intention with a little bit more wisdom. And the second time we approach that same journey, we find that we are able to add little bits and pieces. And so this practice is dedicated a little bit to this fun reflection on how we interact with life sometimes, in that we will start with a structure and we will continuously just build little bits and pieces, adding on and developing something from simplicity to a little bit more sophisticated and all encompassing for both the breath and the body. And of course, what that means then, your mind and your soul. So if you haven't already, create a space to practice this morning, this evening, this afternoon, whenever you're joining in. Take a deep breath and let's begin. So we're going to begin kneeling. So go ahead and just find any kneeling position. If you have problems with the ankles, the knees, feel free to modify and find another comfortable sitting position to start. But if you're able to, find a kneeling position. Sometimes even sliding a cushion between your bum and your heels gives a little bit more ease to beginning in this position. Let your hands rest on your thighs. Go ahead and close your eyes for a moment here. And with the eyes closed, begin to feel your breath and simply begin to notice any sensations or messages coming from the body. And here in this short little practice, begin to bring your mind's eye, your imagination, a little bit more specifically now onto the experience of your breath. Not needing to change anything here, not even needing to change the rhythm of your natural breath, but simply doing your best to watch and feel and experience the natural intelligence of the breath as it moves into the body and out of the body, as it fills you up, refreshes you, brings newness, and with its exit, a natural softening, a natural ease. And as we move into the practice today, see if you can't use this metaphor, the dancing together of effort and ease, as a foundation for all that you do. Let's take 3 more big, deep breaths together. One more big, deep breath, and maybe on the exhale here, parting the lips and having a gentle sigh. Begin to flutter the eyes open. And as the eyes open, just let them gently focus on the front of the mat or the mat in front of you and start to rock the hips side to side, really gently, really easy here. We're kind of rocking back and forth on the heels, on the tops of the feet. Great. And then come on back to the center. Place your palms down so you can rock forward and tuck all 10 toes under. See if you can even get those pinky toes flat to the mat, and then crawl your way back to a kneeling position, depending on your work, your shoes, how much time you spend in your bare feet or flip-flops. This might be lovely and this might be intense, but no matter what life brings us, let's try our best to stay with the breath. And if you need a little more courage, inhale a little bit more fully here, a little longer here. And if you need to surrender and do your best not to fight against whatever you might find here, maybe elongating the exhale gently to encourage the body to listen to the suggestion rather than to react and push against. Great. Grasp your 10 fingers together. And with the 10 fingers grasping together, we're just going to circle the wrists. The wrists and the forearms can come a little bit closer together, kind of waking up the wrist joints, very obviously waking up the toes and the bottoms of the feet, stretching through the fascia there. And these places, the hands and the feet, the toes and the fingers, where the energy has its highest potential, where it's really moving the fastest in transformation. So really important to keep these places open and fluid. Great. Go ahead and press your palms forward in front of you at chest level. The fingers are still crossing together, and lift that shape up overhead. Here, take a big inhale and lean back in space just a little bit. And as you exhale, come back to the center. Let your hips really fall on top of your heels and reach those palms up to the sky. Good. Lower the palms behind the head like you're sunbathing. And once again, a big deep inhale here. If the feet are really talking to you, keep your face and jaw relaxed. Breathe in again. Lean back into those hands. Beautiful. Breathe out. Walk your hands forward. Keep your toes tucked and push back into a gentle downward facing dog. Pedal through the feet here, really nice and gentle, one heel lowering and then the other. The feet are quite close together in this first downward facing dog. A slightly different exploration, sensation here. All 10 fingers are spreading wide. The fingertips are pulsing into the mat. The arms are straight and strong as the hips are floating up behind you and just starting to stretch through the whole body here. Great. Come back to the center. Lower the knees on an exhale. Untuck your toes. Separate the knees really nice and wide. Sit back to child's pose and slide those arms forward, maybe resting the third eye down to the mat. Here, it's not so necessary to close the eyes because we're already in a more intimate position. But if you want to close the eyes to feel the breath a few times here, go ahead. And take one more big, deep inhale here. And as you exhale, feel free to sigh. Right. On your next inhale, glide forward. Keep the shape of the legs exactly as they are and just slide forward so the shoulders glide over the wrists. And as you exhale, glide the whole shape back to child's pose. Again, inhale, glide the whole shape forward. And exhale, glide the whole shape back. Two more times like this. Inhale, the breath becomes the music to your movement, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, glide back. And one more time. Inhale. As the inhale is finishing, the hips are dropping toward the mat. Exhale. As the exhale is finishing, everything is landing. Great. Walk your hands back toward your knees. Walk the knees back in toward one another. Press into your palms to tuck those toes under once again. Try to approach this without any expectations, without any memories of what happened the first time, and then go ahead and sit up really nice and tall again. Lower the chin to the chest and take one circle of the head, one direction, and then circle the head the other direction. Great. Continue this switching sides 2 more times each direction, right and left. And see here, even as you feel some chattering from the toes, from the feet, if you can't keep the shoulders and the neck really soft and supple. Another beautiful metaphor for life. Sometimes pieces of our lives feel really challenging, but that doesn't mean other pieces can't be really enjoyable and soft and delicious. Great. Go ahead and grasp the hands together once again, the fingers once together. See if you can put the opposite pinky on top once again. A little circle of the wrists here, a little wave-like motion, just finding some fluid circling and spiraling through the wrists, through the hands. And then once again, push those palms forward at chest level, and on an inhale, reach them up overhead. If you're starting to feel like a martyr and you really can't keep the breath even, the choice is just to find a different position, right? Freedom of choice, the freedom of how we interact with suggestions in life. Inhale, lean back in space just a little bit. Exhale, come on back to the center. Glide those palms behind the head. Inhale again. Lean back and stretch back. Great. Walk those hands forward. Keep those toes tucked under. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Pedal through the feet here again, right and left, and right and left. Easy through the body, easy through the legs. Great. Come on back to the center here. Feet are still a little closer together than maybe normal. Lift both heels away from the mat and let them gently fall to the left. The balance will be a little bit different here. Top half of the body still in a downward facing dog like situation. And then lift the heels back to the center and let them fall to the right, pressing down and forward with the hands. Great. Come on back to the center. On an exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes, and have a seat back into a kneeling position again. Inhale, spread your wings, arms out to the sides. Exhale, touch the right fingertips down and sweep the left arm up overhead. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, touch the left hand down, right arm up overhead. Once again, like this. Inhale, back to the center. Right hand touches down, left arm up overhead. And inhale through the center. Exhale, left hand touches down, right arm up overhead. Beautiful. Come on back to the center. Slide those hands forward once again. On an inhale, again, glide forward, this time lowering the hips and lifting the chest gently in space. Exhale, glide back to a child's pose with the knees closed and the legs closed. Inhale, glide forward, let the hips fall. Invite the chest to lift. Exhale, glide back, fall back, tumble back. Inhale, glide forward 2 more times like this. Arms can stay straight and strong. Exhale, glide back. Sit back once again. Inhale, glide forward, lift the chest gently up. Exhale, Child's pose with the knees closed. Take one more nice deep breath here. And again, maybe a gentle sigh. Glide the body forward to your hands and your knees. Tuck your toes under. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Separate the feet about hip width distance here and take 3 big deep breaths, allowing the body to begin to expand out into space. Steady and strong like each big inhale, and simultaneously soft and supple, just like the energy of each exhale. Great. Look between the hands and move your feet there however you like. Uttanasana at the top of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold and relax the head. Inhale all the way to stand, all the way up, and exhale the arms by the sides. Good. Inhale here, a big, deep breath in, and as you exhale, stand steady, stand tall, stand ready to build and progress in life. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, cross your thumbs together, and the next inhale, steady through the legs as you lift up and over to the right for a side stretch. Inhale back to the center, exhale up and over to the left for a side stretch. Good. Inhale back to the center. Lean back in space just a little bit, maybe looking toward the sky. And as you exhale, soften the knees long with the spine as you dive forward to your forward fold. Place the hands on the mat. Walk the feet back to your downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale once here. Inhale to a high plank position. Exhale, stay steady here. Inhale, Vashisthasana, right side, just let the heels drop to the right. Right hand takes the weight. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Modification here to drop the bottom knee. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, Vashisthasana, left side. Left foot, left hand, take the weight. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, high push-up position. Inhale once again here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, good. Inhale, high plank position. Exhale, lower the knees, bend the elbows close to the chest as you lower the rest of the body. Extend the feet behind you. Inhale, Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Lift the chest forward and up. Exhale, downward facing dog through the knees, or maybe no. Inhale deeply once again here, pressing down and forward with the hands. As you exhale, look between the hands. Carry the right foot there, high lunge. Inhale, press the left heel back, reach the chest forward. Exhale, a big step forward with the left foot, Uttanasana, top of the mat. Inhale, rise to stand. Press down with the feet, reach up with your fingertips. Exhale, arms by the sides. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, cross your thumbs. Inhale, reach up, stretch up, and as you exhale, up and over to the left side. Inhale back to the center, and as you exhale, up and over to the right side. Inhale to the center, a little sweep back in space, lift of the chest, lift of the eyes. Exhale, soft knees, long spine, fold forward, place your hands. Walk the feet back, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale here, feeling steady and at ease. And then inhale, glide forward, exhale, steady. Inhale, Vashisthasana, left side, right arm lifts. Maybe the left knee is dropping toward the ground. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, Vashisthasana, right side. Exhale, high plank. Inhale once again, steady and strong here. Exhale, soft and fluid as you lift to downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, enjoying the steady, soft strength. Inhale forward to a high plank. Exhale, lower the knees or no to lower the body down to the mat. Extend the toes behind you. Inhale, chest lifts forward and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in deeply, relax the face, relax the jaw. Exhale, move the left foot forward between the hands, high lunge. Inhale, lift the chest forward, push the right heel back behind you. Exhale, a big step forward with the right foot. Relax the head and the neck. Inhale to stand, root to rise. Exhale, arms by the sides. We add on. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, cross the thumbs. Exhale, over to the right you go. Inhale to the center. Exhale, over to the left you go. Inhale to the center, reach back in space, lean back, steady, strong legs. Exhale, fold forward, hands find the mat. Walk the feet back, downward facing dog. Pause here for one deep breath. On an inhale, right to Vashisthasana, right side, outer edge of the right foot, right hand. Step the left foot forward, and on an inhale, sweep the left arm up overhead as you reach and stretch the hips up toward the sky. Keep that left foot flat, keep the right arm active, and relax any wrinkles from your forehead. Place the left hand, step to downward facing dog. Pause for just a moment. Inhale, Vashisthasana, left side, outer edge of the left foot, left arm. Step forward with your right foot and sweep the right arm up overhead as you lift the hips up toward the sky. A big deep inhale here. A sweet, soft exhale. Place the right hand downward facing dog. Inhale, glide forward, high push-up position. Exhale, lower the body in one piece or always use the knees for extra steadiness. Extend the toes. Inhale, Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale deeply here. Exhale, step the feet a little closer together. Inhale, lift the right leg high to the sky. Bend the right knee, let the heel fall toward the bum, and open the right hip, lifting the right knee in the direction of the ceiling. Breathe in again, extend the right leg long. Exhale, look between the hands and land your right foot there, high lunge. Press into the left hand, lift the right arm up for a gentle, simple twist. Press the left heel back behind you, spin the rib cage up and open, and draw the right inner thigh toward the midline gently. Exhale, touch the right hand down. Inhale, just a little straightening of that right leg for breath. Exhale, step forward with the left foot. Relax the head and the neck. Inhale, rise to stand, pressing into the feet to lengthen through the spine. Exhale, relax, relax. Relax. Great. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, cross the thumbs. Exhale, up and over to the left you go. Inhale to the center. Exhale, up and over to the right. Inhale to the center, steady, strong legs as you sweep the body back in space, maybe looking up. Exhale, fold at the hips, spine long. Knees can soften always. Place the palms down, walk the feet back, downward facing dog. Inhale, Vashisthasana, left side plank, left side. Step the right foot forward, sweep the right hand up overhead and lift the hips in space. Little added challenge here, come up to the right toes and maybe find a little cat and cow, sweeping the shape back and forward in space. Wherever you are, knee down to the floor, staying steady or moving. Soft face, easy breath. Place the right hand downward facing dog. Inhale, Vashisthasana, right side. Step the left foot forward. Sweep the left arm up overhead. Stay here. Enjoy your breath, or maybe lifting the left heel away from the mat and finding some movement, some swaying here. Building a progression, setting a foundation, and then blossoming a lot of other ideas on top of that. Place the left hand down, step the left foot back. Inhale, glide forward, high push-up position. Exhale, lower the body down. Inhale, Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch the hips up and back, and exhale, step the feet a little closer together. Lift that left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, heel falls toward the bum, fingers, hands pressing gently down and forward as you open the left knee toward the sky. Inhale long through the left leg. Exhale, look between the hands and step the left foot there. Press into the right palm, lift the left arm up. A gentle, simple twist. Pressing back through the right heel, spinning the rib cage open. Soft through the face, soft through the shoulders, soft through the throat. Exhale, touch the left hand down. Inhale, a little length through the left leg, straightening. Exhale, a big step forward with the right foot. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, the arms by the sides. We continue building on. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, cross the thumbs. Exhale, sway to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale, sway to the left. Inhale to the center. Keep breathing in as you lift the chest and look up and back. Exhale, fold. Place the palms, walk the feet back, downward facing dog. Vashisthasana, right side, outer edge of the right foot, right hand. Step forward with the left foot and inhale to sweep up and over. Come back to a more neutral position. Get your balance and see if you can land your left tippy toes just behind your right knee. Lift the hips a little bit in space and begin to rotate and spin the front of the chest up toward the sky. A very gentle, sweet, wild thing here. Downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Vashisthasana, left side. Outer edge of the left foot, left hand, step forward with the right foot. Lift the hips up, sweep the arm up and over and enjoy. Lower the hips in space just a little bit. Get your balance and see if you can land those right tippy toes behind the left leg. Lift the hips, offer the heart up as you rotate and spin the chest open any amount. Left arm strong, but soft. Face for sure soft. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, glide forward, high push-up position. Exhale, lower. Inhale, Bhujangasana, option to bend the knees behind you and just lift the toes a little bit in space. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, bring the feet a little closer together. Breathe in, lift that right leg high to the sky, bend the knee, let the heel fall toward the bum, and open that right hip any amount more. Inhale, lengthen the right leg up. Exhale, look between the hands and land the right foot there. Press into the left palm, lift the right arm for a simple twist. Lower the left knee, keep the left toes tucked under, and lift the body in a twisted position. Twisting toward the right in a low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Right hand finds the left leg, left arm reaches up overhead, and maybe indulging in a little back bend here, using the right arm as a kickstand to lift the chest, open the front of the body, and let the hips sink down as your anchor. Inhale, rise both arms overhead. Exhale, touch the hands on either side of the right foot. Glide the hips back in space, a little baby, Ardha Hanumanasana, half splitting pose. Good. Glide forward once again, low lunge. Place the palms to the mat. Lengthen the back knee away from the mat, and on an exhale, a big step forward to Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand all the way up. Exhale, the arms by the sides. Other side. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, cross the thumbs. Exhale, over to the left, stretching through the right side of the body. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, over to the right, stretching through the left side. Inhale to the center, strong and steady legs as you lean back in space. Offer your heart to the heavens, maybe look in that direction. Exhale, fold forward, touch the palms, walk the feet back, downward facing dog. Vashisthasana, left side. Inhale, outer edge of the left foot, left hand takes the weight. Step forward with the right foot and up and over you go. Once again, return to a more neutral position. Get your balance and see if you can touch those right toes just behind the left leg. Push into the hand, push into the foot. Lift through the chest, open the whole front of the body. Maybe this time even tossing the head back in space. Downward facing dog. Extend, recalibrate, and breathe. Vashisthasana, right side, outer edge of the right foot. Right hand takes the weight. Step forward with your left foot and sweep the arm up and over. Good. Lower the hips to get your steadiness. Lift that left foot and see if you can tap the toes just behind the right leg. Begin to lift the hips. Open through the chest, and maybe noticing that as you return again and again to similar situations, that you can find new depth, new explorations, and new capabilities. Having built a strong foundation, beautiful Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. option to lift the toes. Stretch through the whole front of the body. And exhale takes you back to your downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, feet come a little closer together. Lift the left leg up, bend the knee, press down and forward gently with the hands to open through that left hip. Inhale, lengthen through the left leg. Exhale, look between the hands and step the foot there. Press into the right palm, lift the left arm up. Simple twist. Maybe more comfortable, maybe more spacious. Good. Lower the right knee. Keep the toes tucked under back there as you lift this whole twisting shape up. Left hand finds the right leg, right arm reaches up to the sky, and let that left hand be your kickstand as you let the hips really sink down and forward. Lift the front of the body up and maybe back. Relax the forehead. Good. Exhale or inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, touch the hands around the front foot. Glide the hips back, little baby, Ardha Hanumanasana. Feeling some breath, some stretch through the back of that left leg. Good. Inhale, glide forward to your low lunge, straighten your back leg, and on your exhale, a big step forward, Uttanasana. Let the head hang. Separate your feet here a little wider than hip width distance. Soften the knees like you're trying to balance on a cloud or a trampoline. Let the spine cascade over, the steadiness of your legs, rocking the weight gently toward the balls of the feet. If you've got your balance and feel you've got this space, a little ragdoll here, grabbing onto opposite elbows. Maybe a little sway right to left, right to left. Beautiful. And always a nice time in these forward folds. Come on back to the center. Touch those fingertips down. A really nice opportunity to drink some freshness into your day, into your moment. And as you exhale, any thoughts, emotions, obstacles, just breathe them out the top of the head. Let them pour out and down and away. Again, breathing in. And let some freshness, newness just wash over you as anything in your way just tumbles out the top of your head. Great. Inhale, keep the knees soft, lengthen through the spine and rise all the way to stand. Grasp those thumbs together one last time here. And this time as you inhale, simply press down into the feet, lift the chest and lean back in space a little bit. See if you can find a little bit more room here to lean back, to fall back, to tumble backwards into the unknown, into the unusual. And then on an exhale, one more gentle, sweet forward fold. Great. Place the palms, walk your feet back to downward facing dog. Exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes, big toes together, knees nice and wide, and have a sit back to child's pose. Here, the forehead is reaching in the direction of the mat. Maybe one day resting comfortably there, but wherever you are with your next inhale, spider curl those fingertips forward just a little bit, and as you exhale, imagine melting your heart toward the mat. Another nice deep inhale to spider crawl those fingers gently forward in space. And a sweet, full exhale to feel the hips sitting toward the heels. Good. Keep that base. Take a gentle step back in space with the hands, enough to thread the right arm underneath the left. A little twisted child's pose here. See if you can land the right shoulder and the side of the head back down to the mat, and then maybe crawling those left fingertips forward in space. Option here to sweep the left arm up and across the low back. And then breathe, and with each exhale, feel the weight of the body sinking and melting toward the mat. One more nice big deep breath in and out. Extend the left arm if it's anywhere other than in front of you, and return the right arm toward the left. Good. Inhale here in the center, maybe slightly lifted like me, maybe indulging in a nice bow forward into your own grace. And then we'll make our way to the other side. So go ahead and slide that left arm underneath the right, land the left shoulder and the side of the head. A little variation here on one of our favorites, Suchindrasana, or thread the needle. Just getting a little deeper underneath the scapula into the thoracic spine. One more nice deep breath in and out. Right. And then come on back to the center. Maybe one more breath here in your child's pose. And then begin to walk the hands back, bringing yourself to a kneeling position once again. Step the knees closer together and have a sit back. Again, if this is not a comfortable position for you, maybe just finding a comfortable seat. Rest the palms on the tops of the thighs. Feel the spine getting gently longer, shoulders falling away from the ears. Head floating over the length of the spine. Close the eyes and let the mind's eye return as quickly as possible to the experience, the sensation of the breath. Maybe taking a moment to reflect here on the experience of using a similar structure and just coming again and again at similar situations, adding a little, coloring a little, breathing a bit more easy. Perhaps using that as a metaphor and intention for the rest of your day, the next hour, the next 5 minutes. Whatever it is that you're working toward, come again and again. And in between, take a step back, take a deep breath, gain some perspective, and then try again. 3 more big, deep breaths together. Bring the palms gently together in front of the heart, in front of the chest. This gesture of gratitude, this gesture of drawing together what seems opposite in life, and this gesture of coming home in any moment that we feel we've lost our way. Thank you so much for joining me in practice today. I look forward to seeing you the next time. Namaste.